All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to day 27 of our 30-day redemption. We've had a great journey. It keeps getting better and better. Sometimes we go a little intense. Sometimes we go a little bit relaxing. We've had 2 intense days with our cult redemption discussion under this spiritual banner. We've also had a discussion over rebirth the last 2 days, kind of an intense topic. So we're going to go a little lighter today on this spiritual journey. Remember, we did 10 days of mind, 10 days of body, and we're doing 10 days of spirit. This is our 7th day. And so we're going to do something a little bit more fun. So we're going to have our good friend and family, Alexandra Hughes of Yosoi, and she's going to do a painting demonstration. And we're calling it Thou Art. A little bit about Alexandra Hughes is a self-taught Afro-Latina artist. Her pieces are versatile, evoked by what is given to her through spirit to canvas. She does cardboard pours or sketches, but always she puts joy and love into her work, and as it is our primary medium. She says, "My doodles have come a long way. I give my regards to my ancestors for my artistic trait." Here's some of her work that she has done over the years. Gotten more and more into it. For those of you who can see, you see some of her sketches are colored in with very cultural colors. And so we're going to introduce Alexandra, and she's going to come on. But before she does, just want to get you ready for a relaxing session. She's going to have music. She's going to paint. At some point, we're going to invite others in, not today's presentation, but next month, we're putting together a chance for us to remotely paint, listen to music, drink wine together. But today, Alexandra is going to discuss how art helped her discover her true self. So we're going to watch her. She creates a canvas doing an acrylic pour while sharing her journey to freedom. So help me welcome Alexandra Hughes, and she's going to take it from here. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Hi, everyone.
Make sure you turn on your cam.
Okay.
All right, we're ready for you.
Okay, so these are my colors, but let me go ahead and put it on my camera first so I can just say hello to everyone. And thank you. Thank you, Kashab, and thank you, Rafaela, for such a wonderful platform to come on here and do my painting live. And like Kashab said, yes, painting has helped me evolve. Like he was saying yesterday, you have your true self, and then you have the fake self. I forgot the name of it.
Artificial.
But the what? Artificial, yes, thank you. The artificial self. So I've been on this journey for a while, and I'm very happy to come out here and just show you my real self through paint. The paint has helped a lot with me getting in touch with who I am, my family. Still trying to figure out and wondering where all this wonderful talent and all the images that pop up in my head come from. But it's a fun journey. So I'm going to share some of that with you today. I'm going to change the camera. Now I'm going to show you, I'm going to go through the colors that I picked and how the colors are mixed for those at home who would like to try this with their children. Okay, so here's the turntable. Today I'm going to use purple, white, there's gold, and a light purple. Hope you guys can see that. And basically what you do is you can get any kind of paint. Even now at the Dollar Tree, they have a big selection of canvases, paint, utensils, everything that you would need for an art project. So you would take the paint, and it's 1 part paint to 2 parts Floetrol. And I'm going to show you the bottle of the Floetrol. The Floetrol you can find at Lowe's or Home Depot. This is what it looks like. This medium it liquefies the paint, where it's almost like water, so that when you put it on the canvas, it just slides easy. It's not clumpy. Okay, so what you need besides the paint, of course, is your canvas, any size that you want. Now, before you get started, you have to prep your canvas. And what I did was that I put some tape on the back so that the paint pour, because the paint's gonna pour over. It doesn't, get this all dirty. And I put some thumbtacks in the 4 corners. So when you're finished and it's gonna dry, it's not sitting on the table and get stuck. So it has, a space in between to dry properly and for you to pick it up. Another thing you wanna do before using the canvas is wetting it just a little bit so that the canvas can get tight. When you thump it, it sounds like a drum. And that's the sound that you want to hear. That's the texture that you want the canvas to be ready for the pour. All right. Before you start pouring, you have to put a base on your canvas so that the paint can easily flow around. Today on this one, I'm going to use white. Some people use also black. Whatever base, doesn't matter. Whatever color you want to use as your base. But it has to be really liquefied. See if you can tell. See how it pours like water? Okay. So we're going to start with that. And I'm going to mix some colors. And then I'm just going to go ahead and pour it on the canvas. And we'll see what happens. So let me go ahead and put on my music because I have to have all my elements. That is one thing that I enjoy. I like to paint outside. I don't like being inside in the closed doors. Being close to nature is just, it's just a different vibe. It's freeing, inspiring. So I like to be outside. You might hear the lawnmowers coming by because I wasn't expecting them to come out here and cut the grass. But it is what it is. I have all my elements. The only thing missing right now is my music. And I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's see what happens. We're going to create something beautiful. you'll see once I pour this on the canvas. So I have this ready. And I'm going to adjust this a little bit so that you guys can see. I hope you guys can see the canvas. I think that's good. All right, I hope that's good. Right. So now I'm going to pour the base on here. You spread this around. The music is Sona Jobareth, Jobarteh. She has some lovely songs. She's pretty awesome. I'm gonna add some more. There's some missing here in the corners. Always get the corners because you want it to be able to drag the paint down. All right, so I'm gonna get this. As you can see, it's a little messy, but messy is fun. This is a great project to do with children because there's no right, there's no wrong. It just is. Whatever you create, you're gonna love it. A lot of my mistakes I end up liking, if somebody else likes. Okay, so now I have this all covered. Oh yeah, go here on the sides, get the paints on the side. Somebody let me know, can you see the canvas? Because now the sun has come out on this end. You can use your fingers, wear gloves, because it will irritate your skin a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to pour the cap, so let's get ready. I want to make sure that you guys can see it. Before I pour, hold on. Break it up a little bit. See? There's the pores. The fire breaks up the cells, makes the cells pop up, as you can see right there. I'm just going to keep just rotating this around, spreading it around the canvas, opening it up. One thing with paint pours, patience is a must. To go over to the other side.
de la montaña, viento, tráenos la claridad, viento, que viene de la montaña, viento, tráenos la claridad. Viento que viene del mar, viento, tráenos la libertad, viento que viene del mar, viento, tráenos la libertad. Vuela, 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 vuela con nosotros. Vuela, 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 vuela con nosotros. Que viene del desierto, viento, trae luz de silencio, viento, que viene del desierto, viento, trae luz de silencio. Vuela, 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 vuela con nosotros. Vuela, 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 vuela con nosotros. Que viene de la selva, viento, traemos la memoria, viento, que viene de la selva, viento, traemos la memoria, vuela, 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 vuela,
think I'm gonna leave this one just the way it is. If I keep, turning it and pushing it around, these lines here just might get too distorted, and I don't want it to look like that. So I think I'm gonna let this sit. The silicone that I put in there is what causes these cells. They call it, or human cells. Sometimes when you leave it alone, you just let it sit, it will turn into, more cells will pop up. So I'm gonna leave this alone, and we're gonna do another one.
Awesome. Are those the 30-day redemption colors in that?
Yes, there is.
Ah.
Purple, gold, and white in there. All right, so we'll let that sit. We'll let that be right now. I do have another canvas to do another one. The fun thing about the pour paints is that you can use all different types of household items to make unique shapes. So this is the bottom of a soda bottle that we're going to use to try something new that I'm excited because it's going to be my first time doing it. So we'll see how it turns out. So I'm going to just clean this off. Now, you see all this paint here. You can just push that down to the side and have a plastic paper on the table. And it can be reused. And also when it dries like leather. And can use that to make jewelry. I have a couple of saved, they call it skins. And you can repurpose it for something else. So maybe in the future, we're gonna have like a class and do that. All right. So this time around, we're going to use some different greens. We have this green. This paint I got from the Dollar Tree. Premium acrylic. This is this one is medium green. This one in my hand is deep green. I was just walking down the aisles and I saw the colors and I said, oh, you know what? That will all look nice together. So let's try something. And then this one here is light green. As you can see, as I'm pouring it, the texture, it's like water. And that's a mixture of Floetrol. So if you put in 1 part paint and 2 to 3 parts of that Floetrol, and then you put in a little bit of water, you want it to make it, more liquidy. And I'm gonna add yellow. We're gonna use yellow. She's ready to go. And we're gonna use orange. So we're gonna use these 3 colors. 4 colors, my bad. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's my new canvas. Sounds like a drum. It's ready to go. Now with this one, I want to have a black background. Start with the corners. All right, let's go.
I'm calling my heart, calling my heart, calling my heart. Hey, wanna, hey, wanna, hey. Pray within me, pray within me, pray within me. Hey, wanna, hey, wanna, hey. I'm calling my heart, calling my heart, calling my heart. Hey, wanna, hey, wanna, hey. Pray within me, pray within me, pray within me. You wanna, hey, wanna, hey. Oh, Mother Earth, oh, Mother Earth, oh, Mother Earth, teach me to walk, teach me to walk, teach me to oh, Father Sky, oh, Father Sky, oh, Father Sky. Teach me to fly, teach me to fly, oh, brother sun, oh, brother sun, oh, brother sun, shine on your light, shine on your light, shine on my way. Oh, sister moon, oh, sister moon, oh, sister moon, hey, wanna, hey, hey. Lighten my dreams, lighten my night, lighten my soul, hey, wanna, hey, hey. Hey, wanna, hey, Children of this light, children of this light, children of the light. Hey, wanna, hey, wanna, hey, hey. Teach me to love, teach me to love, walk in your way. Hey, wanna, hey, wanna, hey, hey. Angels from above, angels from below, angels from within. Hey, wanna, hey, wanna, hey, hey. Come in your way, come and heal me. Hey, wanna, hey, wanna, hey, hey. Let me embrace all that is here. Hey, wanna, hey, wanna, hey, hey. And their heart prays, and their heart shines, and their heart sings. Hey, wanna, hey, wanna, hey, 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 wanna, hey, wanna, all becomes love, all becomes love, all becomes love. Hey, wanna, hey, wanna, hey, hey. When we are one, when we are one with love, one with love, one with love.
I don't know if I want to move this. All right, let's go into the inside and let's see what happens. There's a little heart there. I don't want to mess it up. See it? Okay, I have one more. We still have time. So I want to use a different technique, and I'm going to go back to the purple. So here we have another canvas. This time I'm going to use this. This is a plate from the Dollar Tree. It's for those paper plates, picnics. So I was looking at this and I was thinking that if I go in a circular motion and it leaks through these openings, it might come out, you know, it might look nice. So we're gonna try this. Put it this way. This time I'm gonna make the base black. Always cover the sides first. You want to work semi-quickly, not too quickly, because you don't want it to, you know, dry out and get hard, because then the paints won't be able to flow easily because they're starting to get hard and dry. All right, so I have this on here. Spread this around. Something else, when there's bubbles, you use a heat gun to pop those bubbles. All right, let's experiment. This too is my first time using this plate thing, so we'll see what happens. All right, I'm gonna start with gold. I was thinking make the layers gold, and then light purple, and then onto a dark purple. So I'm just gonna pour this. I'm gonna try it this way. Oops, I won't put that much. Okay, for this one, I think I'm gonna leave it just the way it is.
beautiful work. Now, we're up past our 1 o'clock time, but while you're touching it up, how long does it typically take for for them to dry?
About 48 hours.
48 hours. Okay.
If it's a lot of paint, you just have to wait a little bit longer. But you want it to dry really well because after this, then it gets a resin on it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Put a
then,
resin over it, or it automatically gets a resin on it.
no, I have to pour resin over it.
Okay.
So it becomes, it'll look like a mirror. The colors get richer. It's like a glass, it's like a coating. It's very nice. But the process does take some time for the paint and for the resin to cure. So we're looking like at about 3 months.
3 months for it all to be fully dry.
Yes, with the resin.
Wow.
Yeah, you want this to dry really well because when you put the resin on it, it will bubble up. So depending on how thick this is, you can test it out, while it's drying. You can poke it or something or put your hand in it. Just to make sure that this part right here, gets dry really well before you coat it.
Okay. So I'm going to open it up if anyone has any questions for you,
Okay.
and feel free to either type it or unmute your mic and ask Alice any questions you have.
I had a quick question. This is Rafaela. When you were scraping off the paint, you said that those little pieces that fall, you said that can be turned into jewelry?
Yeah, they dry like leather. So you can cut them up. You can make, I've seen people who have made necklaces out of them, make earrings out of them. So everything is reusable. You don't have to really throw anything away.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
If someone wanted to dry faster, is there kind of an environment that you could put it in where I've heard this term baking? Is that something where you can dry things off faster by maybe putting it in an environment where it has more heat?
Not necessarily, because then you'll probably just mess up the canvas because the canvas is like a fabric. Just to put it just somewhere safe and just let it just air dry.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm going to thank you for that experience. I'm getting good feedback. I think it was a very therapeutic experience, especially with the music. Um, so thank you for sharing that. One question that I did have is when you're inspired to use certain colors, or when you're inspired um, to go in a certain direction. Like I seen some you said I'm gonna leave it like this, or some you make some adjustments. Where does that inspiration come from to touch it or to not to touch it? Is that some kind of thought for you, or
I thought just instinct. Like for this one, you can see it's a flower.
right?
So I want to keep that look. So I don't want to distort it. So basically, we all have this innate talent. So when it's stop, it's stop.
Yeah.
So it's really up to the person and what they want to do with it.
Excellent. All right. Well, Alex, great work. I'm sure I'm going to be trying to get some pieces up for my home. Um,
Of course, sure.
so thank you for sharing that experience with us. I'm going to go ahead and pull up your information for anyone that is interested in connecting with you, and also mention that we will be having on May 10th an experience, paint therapy experience, wine, food, music. Um, and we'll have to just figure out how people are going to get the paint, whether we will send the paint or what instructions you can give for them to grab the paint so they can have the same experience, maybe the same colors, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes, that would be great. That would be really exciting. Looking
So for
forward to that.
me too. So for anyone that is interested in getting in touch with Alexandra for her Yo Soy painting, you can find her on facebook.com/creative.by.nature, creative by nature. And get in touch with her. And I guess on her page, she'll also speak about her journey. And then on our page, the 30-day redemption, we will let you know on the fan page, we will let you know about the upcoming events. And also for those of you who are connected by email, we will send it out to you. And so if you'd like to join in on May 10th for 2-hour paint experience, food, wine, maybe we'll bring in someone to do some cooking, healthy cooking, wine, food, music. May 10th will be the day, maybe for 1 o'clock Eastern to about 3. So we'll get all that fine details to you. Thank you for joining us. Any closing words for your audience, Alex?
Just want to say thank you for watching, and I hope that this has inspired you to go and get some paint and experiment. Have some fun with the kids as well.
Wonderful. Great family experience. Well, for everyone, this was day 27. Tomorrow is day 28. We have 3 more days of this exciting journey. Please share 30dayredemption.com for whoever in your family or your friend circle that you think will benefit from this experience. Have a fantastic day. Find your true self. Let your artificial self go sit down. Have a great day. Take care.